Hey guys, Monday morning, 5 a.m., another 5 a.m. video. Today I want to talk about the comfort death trap. One of the things that happens when we get over 50. Maybe yours starts earlier in 40. Depends where we're at in life. But we get comfortable. We get comfortable because we found into a routine that probably isn't too bad. Good job, good income. Things are pretty good on all bases and stuff. So what happens is we're going to feel things. We're going to feel, no matter how tough or easy our life is, we're always going to feel like we need a break. We want to be comfortable. Our bodies always want to be comfortable. Our minds always want to be comfortable. So we instinctively seek out comfort. Now, I'm sure that was all because of survival 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 years ago, whatever you want to subscribe to evolution wise. But comfort back then meant you hunted enough that you have enough food. You gathered enough wood so you had enough firewood to stay warm and not freeze at night. Comfort was that you found shelter that was safe. Comfort was that you built a community and a village and a family so that you were safer in numbers, right? So that kind of comfort was meant to keep us alive, right? But I think as we've evolved, we still have that instinctual we want to be comfortable, but the necessity for it has changed. And what's happening, I think, I believe, is comfort is killing us because we have situations where we're doing things simply for comfort. We're eating for comfort. We're drinking for comfort. We're doing comfortable routines, right? We sleep in a little longer. We hit the snooze button, right? We have a dessert all the time. We just get to the point where we always just want to feel a little better. We want that little hit of feeling better. But the problem is that comfort now is stealing our masculinity. It's stealing our purpose. It's stealing our drive. I say this all the time. If you don't have to get up, odds are you won't get up. If you don't need to hustle more, odds are you won't hustle more, unless you're innately wired that way. But even that doesn't come by accident. So by creating the opposite of comfort, right, we need to create some discomfort. We need to toughen up. So get up at 4:30, quarter to 5 in the morning, start my ritual at 5 in the morning because I have clients at 6. Do things like this that are uncomfortable because they need to get done. But what they do is they make me better. They make me tougher. They make me more disciplined, right? If I know I got to get up at quarter to 5, 5 o'clock in the morning, well, you know what? I'm not watching TV till 2:30 in the morning. Just can't function that way. I might do it once in a while, but I'll be a bag of shit the next day. And then I got the whole fucking day where I'm tired and I'm beat down, and then my energy, my product, my service all suffers because I'm not the best version of myself. I haven't set myself up for success. So one of the things when we want to make a transformation is we have to adapt the fact or accept the fact that we have to get uncomfortable. But this is where the value is. This is where the discipline begins to be created. This is where we start becoming tougher because we have to become tougher. And in becoming tougher, everything else gets easier. Your day gets easier. Why? Because you're better set up, you're eating better, you have better energy, you have better focus. You're getting stronger because you're in the gym training. Your heart rate's better because you're doing cardio, right? Your self-esteem and confidence starts to grow because you're doing these things that build up and add up and create momentum, right? And listen, nothing feels better than having completed a kick-ass workout, a grueling workout. When you sit there at the end and you are done physically, you are done mentally. You push so hard, right? It's uncomfortable. But the feeling at the end of that chemical hormone endorphin rush afterwards, serotonin rush, that all comes out to our body after a stressful event is wonderful. But just sitting there knowing we just kicked the shit out of ourselves, that sense of accomplishment, right? That afterglow, that sitting there in that aftermath is phenomenal. Now you can't feel that every fucking 30 seconds. That's why when you're scrolling on the phone, doing the scrolling of death on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. We do that because we want this hit. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. During all these micro hits, all these micro dopamine hits, we want to feel comfortable. We want to feel good. We need to be uncomfortable. We need to be in the hunt for something. We need to have purpose for something. We need to have drive for something. So the most important thing is to do that for ourselves. Become the better version of you, right? So when we take care of ourselves, when we make ourselves uncomfortable with our personal situation, getting up early, right? Eating in a deficit, so we're a little bit hungry, that kind of thing, right? You're not going to die. You're going to thrive, right? You're going to kick things up a notch. When you sit there on Sunday and you prepare things for Monday so that the week starts and rolls smoothly, right? that discipline, that uncomfortable of, oh, I got to work for an hour and a half on Sunday to get everything ready, get my laundry done, get my food ready and stuff like that, where, I could be watching another episode of something. So you watch 2 episodes instead of 4 fucking episodes. 4 episodes of anything you've watched on TV has never given you anything other than an immediate just getting lost, feeling a little more comfortable and stuff like that. However, getting up, spending time, getting your food ready so that your fucking meals are ready, so that you stay within your calories and you start, you see the changes on the scale every day. You see the changes in the mirror every day. That is giving us a lot. That is creating the transformation. That is making us better. And then that feeling of that is much more powerful long term. So at the end of the day, get comfortable being uncomfortable. Push that extra set. Get up 20 minutes earlier. Spend some time on Sunday getting things ready. Weigh your food, measure your food, track your food. Yeah, it's uncomfortable to start doing that because it's a change. But when you start doing that, your food becomes simple. Your food becomes a matter of fact. Your food becomes something of a method rather than a mental process as far as, oh, I'm hungry and I want to eat this and I want to eat that kind of thing. Whereas, hey, this is meal one, I eat meal one. This is meal two, I eat meal two. That simplicity is phenomenal. It frees up so much time physically, frees up so much emotional space. What am I going to eat? I shouldn't eat this. How much should I eat? I feel like shit. I'm fat, right? Those are real things, right? Because we get stuck in the comfort. When you look in the mirror and the mirror looks back at you, it tells you if you're sitting in a comfort zone or not. Absolutely. It doesn't fucking lie. That's why a lot of us don't like looking at the mirror, right? So listen, comfort is killing us. Get uncomfortable with purpose, for a reason, for a goal, for that ultimate transformation. And that discomfort that you're going to start to feel at the beginning is going to get easier and easier. But those discomfort feelings where you're a little hungry, you're a little tired from training, you're a little tired getting up earlier and stuff, but you do it anyway, it's going to create so much long-lasting benefit and feel-good moments and phenomenal times and, being able to do things at a much higher level, physically, mentally, and emotionally, because you got uncomfortable. Get uncomfortable again, right? Get a little dirty, get your hands dirty, get a little sweaty, right? With purpose. Get up every morning, a little earlier, get shit done, and this daily discomfort is going to change your life.